key details that seem to be coming out are more operational in nature, relating to 26/11 attacks per se. We are also beginning to understand the kind of role the ISI actually played as far as the 26/11 attacks were concerned. Also going on to detail essentially how the ISI actually controls most of the terror outfits that operate out of Pakistan, including, of course, the Lashkar-e-Toiba, which was the one that was behind the 26/11 attacks. He's also named certain people from the ISI, which of course will have to be corroborated by India. What we are beginning to learn now is that the Indian government could perhaps be making out a fresh dossier after this information that's coming in from David Coleman Headley's deposition and be sharing it with Pakistan. We'll have to wait and watch whether Pakistan really acts on this information that we are getting out of David Coleman Headley. David Headley, of course, is deposing before a Mumbai Sessions Court. It is a video deposition that has been on since yesterday. And what's coming out essentially is a lot of critical details of how 26/11 was actually planned, the areas in Mumbai that were recce for it, apart from, of course, the Taj Hotel, which was eventually attacked. Also, what we're learning is that CST was something that was not meant to be attacked, but was looked at more of a transit point. Megha Prasad is now joining me from outside the Sessions Court. Megha Prasad, Ujjwal Nikam over there detailing what really took place today. But what are the main observations that we are getting out of David Coleman Headley's deposition today?
Well, before I get to that answer, of the key points, there's something important that we need to report, and that has happened in the court, which was a very specific question that was put by Mr. Ujjwal Nikam to David Coleman Headley. This about the association between the Lashkar-e-Taiba and the ISI, to which, of course, he has given an answer that perhaps is not going to help our case. But Kajal was there inside and she's heard exactly what transpired. Do tell, Kajal.
Well, he was specifically asked what is the relationship between ISI and LET. So he said that he had no he had never personally seen this particular relationship, but it is his assessment or an opinion that there is coordination between ISI and LET for financial, military and moral support, and that the ISI perhaps gives this kind of support even to the Jaish and the Hizbul. But he made it very clear when Mr. Nikam asked him as to how he formed this opinion. He made it very clear that I heard other people talk about it. It is hearsay. I have not witnessed this coordination myself, but I have heard other people talk. So, whereas he does, admit to the fact that there could be some relationship between the LET, the Jaish, the Hizbul and the ISI, he says that he has no direct knowledge of it. Now, this is interesting because Headley had been working for more than 5-6 years with the LET. Despite this, he did not seem to have a direct knowledge of these coordinations, though he did say at one point of time that he was reporting to both the ISI and the LET, and he did make it very clear that he was also working himself personally with the ISI. So there was some sort of a coordination is his understanding, but whether this coordination actually existed or not is not something that he has witnessed personally.
Well, so that leaves it to the judgment of the court and interpretation of the court as to how the court would look at this evidence or this particular aspect, the information that he's provided on this. Like Kajal said, he wasn't really ready to put that seal on the association between the Lashkar-e-Taiba and the ISI, just going on to sort of brush it aside by saying that he didn't have any direct knowledge of the same, of the synergy, the association, the cooperation between the two agencies. But, at this point in time, what we also should be talking about is the contradiction that he himself is doing, because all this while he talks about or he is, relating incidents that sort of give you a very, very fair understanding of the kind of cooperation that is existing between the two agencies. For example, the conversation that he himself has told the court he had with Hafiz Saeed and Zakir Rahman Lakhvi way back in 2002, when he approached them and he told them that, that they should be appealing against the ban that the US government has put on Lashkar-e-Taiba, to which, of course, these two gentlemen respond to him and tell him that it's a long-drawn process and that, they will have to sort of check with the ISI before taking any such step.